All right, in today's video here, we're going to be taking a look at some matrix multiplication, work with matrices here. So let's take a look at our first question. In the first question here, we have a matrix A. It's a 2 by 3 matrix. And we have matrix B, also a 2 by 3 matrix. And they want us to perform the following computation, calculate 2A minus 3B. All right, in this case here, we have a coefficient of 2 being multiplied by the matrix A. That coefficient of 2 is going to go to every single entry in the matrix that gets distributed through multiplication. So the matrix 2A just becomes 2, negative 4, 6, 0, 8, and negative 2. Likewise, for the next computation, we want to do matrix 3B. Again, we're going to triple all these entries. So this becomes 6, 3, negative 3, negative 9, 0, and 15. And then we want to calculate 2A minus 3B. And if I go ahead and calculate 2A minus 3B, we end up getting here 2A is the matrix 2, negative 4, 6, 0, 8, negative 2. And we're subtracting the matrix 3B, which is 6, 3 minus 3, negative 9, 0, and 15. And we want to subtract. Okay, and now subtracting these up here, you end up getting here, if you take a look here, we're going to go 2 minus 6. That's going to give me a negative 4. Then I'm going to go ahead and take negative 4 minus 3 is going to generate a negative 7. Then I have 6 minus negative 3 is 9. Then 0 minus negative 9 is 9. And then 8 minus nothing is 8. And lastly, negative 2 minus 15 gives me negative 17. So it turns out that 2A minus 3B generates a 2 by 3 matrix having the following entries. Let's take a look at another question. All right, in the next question here, they give us two matrices here. I got myself a 2 by 3 matrix A, and then I have a 3 by 2 matrix B, and they want me to calculate A plus 2B transpose. So just notice here that in the previous question, if you take a look, this matrix here was a 2 by 3 matrix, and this matrix here is also a 2 by 3 matrix. Whenever you're adding, subtracting matrices, they have to be the same dimension, right? So these are both 2 by 3. In this example here, you'll notice this matrix here is a 2 by 3. Now, matrix B is a 3 by 2 matrix, so that operation wouldn't work. Like if someone were to ask you what's A plus B, you can't perform this operation because they're not the same dimension. But because we hit this with the transpose, this 3 by 2 matrix becomes a 2 by 3, and then in fact they are the same dimensions, so we can perform this operation. Let's go ahead and do that. So right away, B transpose for this matrix B transpose, the columns become rows and the rows become columns. So my first column is 1, negative 2, 4. Now that's written row-wise, and then 0, 3, and negative 1. So this is B transpose. So if I'm looking to calculate 2B transpose is going to be just doubling all these entries, in which case you get 2, negative 4, and 8, 0, 6, and negative 2. Therefore, then I'm going to go ahead and calculate A plus 2B transpose, which is going to be matrix A, which is 2, negative 1, 0, 3, 4, minus 2. And then we're going to add this matrix 2B transpose, which is 2, negative 4, and 8, 0, 6, and negative 2. So adding these together, we get 4, negative 5, and 8, 3, 10, and negative 4. So I end up getting here that matrix A plus 2B transpose is as follows. All right, let's take a look at another question. All right, in the next question here, they give you the matrix. Let's call this matrix A. You're multiplying by the vector xy, and you want to know what values of x and y, such that when I multiply matrix A times xy, I get the vector 7, 7. So there's a couple ways you can do this. The first way we can do it is we can go ahead and multiply this out. Notice this is defined. This is a 2 by 2 matrix, and this is a 2 by 1 matrix. Whenever you're multiplying matrices, you need these two numbers to be the same here, right? Because when you go ahead and do your multiplication, you're going to take this row times this column. So you have to have the same amounts have to be here so things line up, right? If this was 3 entries and this was 2 entries, you wouldn't be able to multiply these two together. So at any rate, we're going to go ahead. Let's go ahead and multiply these matrices together. So notice here, I'm taking a 2 by 2 matrix. I'm multiplying by 2 by 1 matrix. This is going to result, the output of this is expected to be a 2 by 1 matrix, is what we're looking to get out of this. So when I go ahead and multiply this out here, I take 2, 1 times vector x, y. I end up getting here 2x minus y for my first entry. And the second entry is going to be x plus 3y. And I know that has to equal the vector 7, 7. So from here, I know that if these matrices are equal, they have to be equal coordinate-wise. So in this case here, it has to be the case that 2x minus y must equal 7, and the second entry must be the case that x plus 3y equals 7. And then we just want to solve this here. So this is back to like a basic question from secondary school where you're just solving two equations, two unknowns. So you can do this however you like here. I'm going to go ahead and I'll just take this equation and I will double that equation. So this is going to be 2x plus 6y is 14. And then we have here our equation 1 from before is, if you guys recall, this will be 1. I'll label this 2 star because we've kind of adjusted it. And this is 2x minus y is 7. So subtracting these two equations, I get negative 7y is negative 7, in which case y is 1. And if y is 1 here, you can sub that into either equation. So if y equals 1, I can sub that into equation 2 or equation 1. I end up getting x plus 3 times 1 is 7, in which case x is 4. So the answer to this question is x is 4 and y is 1. All right, coming back to this question here, if you want to solve this using inverse of a matrix, by calculating the inverse of a matrix, the idea here is, and again, there's a section on calculating invertibility and inverse of matrix in the playlist. You can watch it there. But if you already know how to calculate the inverse and you want to solve this using a different method than we had just done above here, what you do is I need to find what A inverse is. So the idea here is this is matrix A. This is maybe vector x, and this is my output value here. I'll label that as your vector 7, 7. So what we want to do here with this question is I want to calculate the A inverse. I want to be able to find what is A inverse, because when I can find A inverse, I can use that, and I'll show you later how you can go ahead and solve your vector x, in this case the xy component. So I got to find A inverse. So to find A inverse, what you do is you write down your matrix A here, and then we put our identity matrix on the right, and I want to row reduce this matrix here such that I kind of I end up with the identity on the left. And on the right-hand side will be my A inverse. So that means if that's the case, I want to make this entry here a 0. So I'm going to go ahead and take 2 times row 2 minus row 1. And that top row we're not touching at all. So I'm going to double and subtract. Double and subtract. This ends up being 7. Double and subtract. That's negative 1, and that's 2. I'm going to continue on here. I want to make this entry 0. So I'm going to take row 1, multiply by 7, and add that to row 2. So if I go ahead and double row 1 and add it to row 2, this becomes 14. This becomes 0. This becomes 6. And this becomes 2. And this row, again, I'm not touching this row. And then I'm just going to clean this up. So I'm going to divide across by 1 over 14 for row 1. Divide across by 1 over 7 for row 2. If I go ahead and do that, I get 1, 0, 6 over 14, 2 over 14, 0, 1, negative 1 over 7, 2 over 7. And then just to finish this off here, I can reduce matrix A inverse. I can rewrite this as 3 over 7. I can rewrite this as 1 over 7. And then I can go ahead with matrix A inverse is going to be, this is my matrix A inverse right here. This is going to be 1 over 7. And this is going to be 3, 1, negative 1, and 2. And that becomes my matrix A inverse. So now that I have my matrix A inverse, what do you do with it? Well, up here I know that ax times, I know a times x equals this answer 7, 7. I want to solve for this here. So what I'm going to do is, if you multiply across by a inverse on this expression, both sides by a inverse, you end up getting a inverse times a is just the identity matrix. You end up just getting your answer here, which we want to find, the x and y, ends up just being equal to a inverse times matrix 7, 7. So that's what I want to go ahead, and that's what I want to calculate here. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my matrix A inverse, and I'm going to take matrix A inverse, and I'm going to multiply that by our vector here, 7, 7. And if I multiply it here by vector 7, 7, you get 1 over 7. Now this is a 2 by 2 matrix. We're multiplying by a 2 by 1 matrix. So I'm expecting a 2 by 1 output. I end up getting 21 plus 7 gives me 28. And then I get negative 7 plus 14 gives me 7. Distributing that 1 over 7th into here, we get 4 and 1, which is exactly my x that I had gotten before in the previous question. That's exactly my y value as well. All right, so if you want to solve this using invertibility, calculating the inverse of the matrix, this is the process to do that. You'll notice we got the same answer as we had gotten above, just using the simple two equations, two unknowns. Obviously, when the questions get more difficult or you're given the inverse, using the second method is more desirable. All right, let's take a look at another question. All right, in the next question here, they give you a matrix A, and they want you to calculate a squared. They want you to calculate a squared minus 3a plus 2i. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So first of all, a squared is defined to be matrix A times A, which is going to be 1, 2, 0, 3 times 1, 2, 0, 3. And this is going to create a 2 by 2 matrix, right? Again, we're taking a 2 by 2, multiplying by 2 by 2. So these cancel, and you still get a 2 by 2 matrix. If I go ahead and do that, I'm going to get here 1 as my first entry. I'm going to get 6 plus 2. I'm going to get 8. 0, and the last entry will be 9. So a squared is equal to 1809. And I'm going to go ahead and put this all together. So let's put this all together. So a squared, we just calculate as 1809. I'm going to subtract off 3a. So 3a is just tripling all the entries in the column here. And then I'm going to add twice your I2 vector. This is your identity vector, 2 by 2 identity vector. So it's just going to be 1001. You're doubling those entries here and computing this right here. So if I go ahead and compute this here, I end up getting 0 in the first entry, 2 in the second entry, 0 in the third entry, and 2 in the last entry. So it turns out that the answer to a squared minus 3a plus 2i ends up being equal to 0202. All right, that's all the questions for this lesson here on matrix multiplication and working with matrices. Thank you.